All right, guys, time to huddle up. The start of the NFL season's tomorrow, so we need to execute the following game plan. Make the most of all the offers sportsbooks have to offer. We'll run it down right now. Ready? Break! I'm Jessica Welman, back at it with another episode of PlayUSA A to Z and all the most important gambling news headlines each and every week. Now, normally your only to-dos are to like, follow, subscribe, etc., but this week is a special one where I'm going to be offering you lots of options to add to your to-do list. Football season's an exciting time for many reasons, but you may not realize one of those is that sportsbooks roll out all their best promos at the start of the season so they can bring in as many new and returning customers as possible. That means they're pushing all sorts of crazy offers for you to take advantage of. Let's start with Thursday's AFC Championship rematch of the Texans at the Chiefs. Unsurprisingly, the reigning Super Bowl champions are 9-point favorites in the game, but sportsbooks are making it very easy for new customers to wager on Mahomes and company. For example, new users at BetMGM can turn $1 into $100 if Patrick Mahomes throws a touchdown. To put that in context, last season Mahomes had only one game without a passing TD, and that came against the Detroit Lions. Recall, too, that in the AFC Championship earlier this year, Mahomes threw for 5 touchdowns against the Texans. Now, they are different squads from that game to some extent, but the prop is nonetheless a big favorite to happen. Now, DraftKings is offering an even surer bet on the game for both new and existing users. Bettors can wager up to $50 on the Chiefs, not at -9, but at plus 101. That's right. The only way this bet loses is if the Texans beat up on the team by a historically huge margin of 102 points. Now, if you're more of a parlay sort, FanDuel's offering a $10 bonus, win or lose, on any $20 three-leg same-game parlay revolving around the Thursday night game as well. If you're interested in some betting options beyond Thursday night football, don't worry, the online sportsbooks do have you covered. If futures are more your speed, FanDuel has an option for bettors in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Indiana that is up your alley. If you place a $50 Super Bowl bet championship future on a team, the site will give you a $5 credit for every game the team wins along the way. Just look for the Road to 55 in honor of Super Bowl 55 bonus on the FanDuel app. Now, if you're new to FanDuel, this next offer may not have a quippy name or a gimmick, but if you sign up through us, you can get a risk-free bet of up to $1,000. Just head over to our FanDuel review on PlayUSA for all the details. Or you can check out our DraftKings review and learn about its sign-up offer, which includes $25 free, a potential $500 free bet, and another potential $500 deposit bonus. If you're planning on betting a lot this season, might as well just take advantage of both, right? If betting is not so much your thing, there are also a wealth of NFL contests to choose from. Maybe you've heard of the Super Contest, which is this big buy-in NFL pick'em contest run by the Westgate here in Las Vegas. That contest has 7-figure prizes for the winners, but there are other lucrative local and less costly pick'em options for bettors. DraftKings is doing a free $100 million golden ticket giveaway structured around a football survivor contest. A survivor pool is a contest where you have to pick one team each week that you think will win its game. The twist is you can only use each team once, so no picking the Chiefs over and over again. Even if DraftKings Sportsbook isn't available in your state, you can sign up to participate totally free. In order to take part, just create a DraftKings account and sign up for the $1 million NFL Survivor Pool. That has $1 million to the eventual winner or winners, but once you're signed up, you can claim a free reward worth anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000, and you're going to get your name entered in a $1 million drawing. Now, other sites like BetRivers offer similar pick'em contests. Some require an entry fee, while others are entirely for fun. Be sure to check out all our regional play sites for news on promos specific to states including Indiana, Illinois, Colorado, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and mustn't forget West Virginia. If you hail from West Virginia, you actually have quite a few new online gambling options to choose from. In addition to DraftKings Casino, you can now play on BetMGM Casino too, and they even have slots to choose from. There are several new online sportsbooks to choose from too. BetMGM's launch was a tandem casino and sportsbook product. You've also got William Hill now offering sportsbooks online in the Mountaineer State, and there's a new offering from a group called Betly. You may not know it right away, but its old name, Bet Lucky or Delaware North, might ring a bell. The group is hoping the problems that tanked the previous launch are behind them, but do keep in mind that a new name can only change so much when it comes to the new Betly West Virginia app. Now, another reason that you should be checking out our state-specific play sites is they're the best place to keep tabs on the slew of deals, not just for bettors, but the deals that the leagues and the sports books are brokering between themselves. Last week, we had 2 major Midwest teams ink some important partnerships. Like Nala and Simba, the deal between Detroit's NFL team and MGM Grand Detroit Sportsbook is a real lion romance you can take pride in. Yeah? The deal's the second league partnership in Michigan following the partnership between PointsBet and the Detroit Tigers. It also extends an existing deal between the Grand and the Lions. With the casino in walking distance from Ford Field, there's plenty of room for cross-promotional marketing both at the casino and in the stadium. Now, the other big partnership is a deal for the Chicago Cubs and Wrigley Field to work with DraftKings on the stadium's first in-stadium sportsbook in the state of Illinois. In many states like Pennsylvania and New Jersey, there are deals like this that feature betting lounges, but no actual physical sportsbook. This is where the Illinois deal is different. Someone, be it the Cubs or DraftKings, is going to pony up $10 million for the master betting license for the stadium, which means that a DraftKings-branded retail sportsbook with in-person betting will be at the stadium. Of course, being that this is Illinois, there are some uncertainties about the law and how the book will handle in-person online registration because what would Illinois news be if it weren't super confusing? Even news about a former Chicago Bull is a little difficult to comprehend. In an entirely separate deal, DraftKings appointed none other than Michael Jordan to the company's board of directors. In exchange for an equity stake in the company, Jordan's going to work as a special advisor for DraftKings. What makes this even more interesting is that Jordan is also the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets, which makes him the latest team owner to decide, hey, I know we said sports betting would be the downfall of modern civilization, but now that it's here, it isn't so bad. I'm in. Even though Jordan's role will hardly be public-facing, news of his arrival has sent the price of DraftKings stock surging. Guys, yes, Jordan being involved helps the company, especially in Illinois, where it's actively trying to round up customers while the in-person registration requirement remains suspended. But don't expect like a bunch of just bet it commercials for DraftKings featuring MJ. That's not what this deal is. Now, one Chicago hero who is taking more of a public-facing role with sports betting is kick returner extraordinaire Devin Hester, who signed up as a spokesperson for PointsBet, and he's going to be the public face for the Chicago market. It's pretty good timing, as the app should be launching in Illinois literally any day now. Can I digress for a second, though? So PointsBet, via its deal with NBC Sports, is said to be worth a lot of money. After all, the deal with NBC has a $400 million price tag on it. But does that never make sense when your competitor's like, hey, Chicago, we have MJ, the greatest of all time, and PointsBet's like, hey, Chicago, you know that guy that made the Bears D so good in fantasy for a few years? He's with us. I mean, I know it's exciting, but just don't understand those numbers, which is why I steer clear of these business deals and focus on a kind of number I'm much more fond of, those on a scoreboard. I'm going to go get my beer cheese, my fruit tray, and my mule bar ready for Sunday. In the meantime, I'll see you next time on PlayUSA to Z.